Hello there, my name's Michael Mulroy. I'm here at Best Roads Pianos in Leeds. Just spent the day recording 50 songs on this glorious Steinway D grand piano behind me. If you've got a spare £120,000, perhaps you might like to buy me one. As it is, I've just hired it for the day, but it's been a wonderful experience, certainly a lifetime experience for me as a pianist. So just want to take this opportunity at the end of the day to just say a bit about me and my life. So I guess we'll try and do it in chronological order. So this is it. I'm 46 years of age now. I was born in 1967. When I was 2.5, unfortunately, I was knocked down by a car in Ferryhill in County Durham. And my leg was very badly smashed up. And I ended up getting cancer when I was about 6. And unfortunately it wasn't diagnosed, so I had my right leg amputated when I was 8. And then I got a massive recurrence of cancer again when I was 9, and I had horrendous chemotherapy for about 3 years. Luckily, I survived, and I am very, very lucky to be alive today. I started playing the piano when I was 7, and I brought along today what you can see here. My first appearance at the Royal Albert Hall in 1979 for the Youth Brass Band Championships, which was great. These are my grades. I got grade 131 for grade 1, grade 2. Now, do you know, I always thought getting grade 8 distinction was my greatest achievement, but I did a timeline a couple of years ago, and I realised something that I just didn't know. In 1978, autumn, I got a distinction, 132 for grade 2. And when I did my timeline, what I found out was I actually had 7 bouts of chemotherapy that year. In the year between grade 1 and grade 2, I had 7 bouts of chemotherapy, and I still got a distinction. I'm really, that actually now is my greatest achievement, and I hadn't realised it. So thank God for grade 2. Distinction for grade 3 and 4, and then I changed teacher. I just realised if I worked really hard, I could get distinctions for everything. And that became the driving force in my life. And I did. I got 140 for grade 5, grade 6, a bit of a lull, shall we say. And I did grade 8 when I was at university, and I got a distinction. And I played trombone as well. I got distinction for that. And I went to Liverpool University, and I got a degree in music. There's my certificate, which I'm very proud of. So I overcame a lot to do that. And then I became an RE teacher. Taught RE in Liverpool for 5 years, which I never wanted to do, but I loved, and various counselling certificates and various things. So that's all that. There's me. Oh God, I look terrible. I think I had a wig then when I was having chemotherapy, playing at the Albert Hall, I think, with a big band. So I've had lots of marvellous, fantastic experiences in life. That's that. These are some of the letters I kept from my classmates when I was having my leg chopped off in hospital. They all wrote to me, which I'd kept, and are all very prized possessions. I was in the Scouts and won a special award in the Scouts, and I've had a few articles in the paper and things like this. I won a very special Scout award. There it is. And I went to London, received it from Princess Margaret. So blah blah blah. That's just me being a hero. Okay. So, moving very, very swiftly on, I've been playing as a professional musician at Wynyard Hall, north of Middlesbrough, last couple of years. And this is what I've done. I've built up a repertoire of about 600 songs that I play from memory. So, this is the top 60 of last year, and just hundreds of songs that I've played. I love doing requests for people, making their night special. That's me at Wynyard Hall, me at various places where I've played. So, I've been very busy. This is, I think, my 99th gig this year. And I did 208 gigs last year playing. So I'm really pretty exhausted. And I'm under medical orders to rest because I've been pain in my knee and various things. This is Inner Sanctum. I'm a composer as well as a performer. I've composed about 450 pieces. I did a lovely little double album of my instrumental music, and did a lovely little design. Well, it was done for me, Inner Sanctum, which I really like. I really love that cover. It's got the piano coming out into the world and the music coming out of the CD, and lots of nice little paragraphs on each of the pieces. So, last year I went to the Czech Republic and I recorded 3 or 4 of my pieces with the Brno Philharmonic Orchestra due to the great kindness of a friend who put up a number of £1,000s to pay for it. So it was a tremendous experience which I relished. One of the pieces I recorded there and recorded here on piano today was the Waterside Adagio, a piece I composed in 2007. Why did I compose this piece? Well, one of my pupils, Sam and Rachel Bolton in Darlington, who I have taught for quite a few years, they had a battered old piano and they were buying a new one, and their old piano was going to the tip. And I just thought, oh, we can't go to the tip. I'll buy it off them. So I paid them 60 quid and got it home. And I actually composed this piece on a battered old piano, because it was a real piano with a nice sustain pedal that kept the sound going. And that's how I composed the piece. And I have a wonderful Tyros 2 that I do demos on, and then it was orchestrated and done by a proper orchestra. The other piece I recorded today, and with the Brno Philharmonic Orchestra, was The Joy of Life. Now this is a different type of piece. I didn't really compose this at all. I just put the Tyros on, switched it on, pressed record, and I actually made this up as I went along. I honestly did. I just made it up, and I wrote it out, what we call transcribed, afterwards. And even last year in the Czech Republic with a professional symphony orchestra, I played this very copy. I've still never written it out properly for proper music like that on the Sibelius music program. But there we are. I mean, I'm very proud of that. I actually did just make it up as I went along, and hopefully it's a nice piece. The other piece I did in the Czech Republic was also a string piece that I just made up on the spur of the moment, and I forgot I'd done it. But anyway, it got done. And another piece. So, a whistle-stop tour of the life of Michael Mulroy. I'm having a rest at the minute over this summer. I've recorded today, which I'm very proud. I think I've done very well. Looking forward to 50 pieces coming out of that. I'm not an ambitious person. I suppose you could say I'm quite talented. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm pretty excited actually. I know I'm more than a wedding hotel pianist, which is what I've been doing. And although I love playing at people's weddings, I think there's more for my life. So I'm at a crossroads really. We'll see what life's going to bring in the next couple of years for the rest of my life. I just want to really thank my mum and dad for paying for my lessons, and my brothers. I mean, I used to start practicing the piano at 6 in the morning. I used to get up at 5:45 in the morning when I was about 15, 16, and my poor brothers had to listen to me doing all the scales and the trombone before going to school. So I do apologise for that. Although, as you can see, I'm a genius, so it's all worked out very well. So thank you, mum and dad, for my teachers, everybody who's given to me in my life, and Michael Talbot at University in Liverpool. So I hope one day perhaps you might just see me and be very proud of what I've managed to achieve. I'm lucky to be alive, I have to say, and there are some people I know who've had cancer and died, and so I'm very lucky, and I do, believe me, I'm trying to make the very most of my life while I have it. Do you like my jacket? I bought this to meet a girl to get married in. Unfortunately, I haven't met the girl yet. So I used it to play in anyway, so I get good value for money. It was a lovely pair of curtains. The time is about 22. So I guess that's it. So it's a great life. Make the most, make the most of life while you have it. Be kind to your parents. Love yourself and be proud of what you do, and give yourself respect and give yourself time. We have one life, honest to God, one life. Make the most of it. And don't have any regrets. And, it's a beautiful world in which we live. And it's been great to share this with you wherever this video ends up. Might sell it on eBay, actually. So this is me, Michael Mulroy, on Sunday the 14th of July, 2013, age 46, on my way. Take care.